of your favorite R&B hits.
Jams from back in the day and a little something to keep your head nodding.
This
is Cafe Mocha. Welcome to Cafe Mocha. I'm Angelique. This weekend, Black Girls Rock. First up, a woman we all grew up dancing to, Miss Jody Wately. Plus, set your DVR for Black Girls Rock on BET. The creator, Beverly Bond, and host Tracy Ellis Ross are going to be joining us. And speaking of Jody Wately, you might as well just go ahead and turn this up. It's Cafe Mocha. It's Cafe Mocha. This weekend, we've got Jody Wately with us, and Lonnie and I were just sitting here reminiscing about the Soul Train days.
I grew up watching Soul Train, so I grew up watching her. I grew up, with her, when she was in Shalimar.
Right.
I was just like, and what I like about Jody Wately is that she moved from having her own group to being a solo artist. So she can teach these young girls, because, they struggling today.
They are.
R&B girls, and they fighting on Twitter. They need to stop.
Acting crazy. But one thing that people don't know about Soul Train is that we always looked at it like, ooh, when I grow up, I want to be on Soul Train.
Right.
Being on Soul Train ain't a job.
Right.
You got lunch and you got $100. What's $150?
They didn't get paid. They did not get paid. The Soul Train dancers did not get paid.
$25?
No, they got a buy, because I saw the Soul Train documentary, because that's what I do on the weekends, watch documentaries. And it was the Soul Train documentary, and they said they didn't pay those dancers, but they gave them some Kentucky Fried Chicken. That's what they gave them. So
it's Cafe Mocha. On the way, Jody Wately. Hey, this is Algebra Blessed with my ladies MC Light, Angelique, and Lonnie Love on Cafe Mocha. It's Cafe Mocha in studio live, looking gorgeous.
yes.
Miss, I'm looking for a new love.
Thank
Miss
you.
Friends, Miss.
You should have continued dancing in the 2000s. I didn't stop making music.
She didn't stop.
Here's what I want to talk about is the whole dance music thing. I know you want to bring back the fun of music.
I want to bring people to where I am with the fun and the glamour and the dance. I mean, dance music is something that I've been doing throughout my career and evolving with it. And dance music is out today. I mean, with younger artists.
Right.
But the element that I'm bringing is the glamour and the soul with the dance groove. When people think soul music, often it's like, ballads, I lost my man, what am I going to do? But it's always been rooted in the groove, too, with things from the OJs, songs like Ain't No
Shalimar.
Stopping Us Now, Shalimar, going back to the disco soul era, Chic.
Right.
And so that's really,
Why do you think people have gotten away from the dance music? I feel like the R&B side of us.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's more electronic.
Well, I think part of it is radio has changed so much. And with the predominance of hip-hop, it, and the corporate structure of record companies and radio.
Right.
I think that artists, to me, tend to do what they think will get heard,
right?
As opposed to, as an artist, what you feel passionate to do. And coming up against the whole hip hop thing, I think it has had a huge impact on R&B. And like I said, when you think R&B, for a long time, I mean, it was eclectic, and then I think it got stale in that the artists stopped growing that genre, and then they hopped on the hip-hop thing.
Right.
And then really, like I said, most of the soul R&B records that come out are down to their ballads.
Yeah, they are.
That's not all that we do. We do a little bit of all of it and blend it all together. So, that's what I think.
More with Jody Wately coming up on Cafe Mocha.
Hi, this is Charlie Wilson with my ladies, MC Light, Angelique, and Lonnie Love on Cafe Mocha. What flavor are you, baby?
It's Cafe Cafe Mocha. We're in studio with who?
Jody Wately.
Now, let's go back, Miss Wately. Soul Train.
Yes.
Because we grew up on Soul Train.
Yes,
Tell
we
us how
did.
exciting that was at that time.
It was great, and I will always be in debt to Don Cornelius for creating show and all of us. Soul Train it remains global. I work a lot overseas, Asia, all around the world. People know Soul Train. The kids, not just older people, the kids, they get those old clips. They watch the Soul Train line. They want to emulate those dances and bring them back. And, it was all about achieving a dream that was a dream of mine as a teenager from the Midwest. And, as fate would have it, we moved to Los Angeles and I was able to get on the show. Was kicked out. Everybody knows this story. Kicked out, went back, kicked out, went back. So
no, tell us.
my story is it's one of perseverance always.
That's
because, you might get 1,000 no's, and if you give up, you never know and
Tell
get to
us.
experience that yes and what happens beyond that first yes. And so Don Cornelius also, a lot of people don't realize that he formed Soul Train Records, which is where Shalimar came from.
Right.
A lot of people think it was Solar, but it was Soul Train Records first with Don. And Don handpicked me after I became a really popular dancer on the show to be a part of Shalimar because of my popularity on the show, my style, my charisma.
Right.
And
you was fine, girl. Just go on and say it.
And he knew that I could sing without hearing me sing because he knew my mom could sing from knowing my parents in Chicago. My mom sang in the church. And he knew that. He knew my dad. My dad and Don Cornelius were on the radio together in Chicago. I didn't know that until I was on. I didn't know their backstory. And so, like I said, a lot of fate and destiny and perseverance and determination. But Soul Train continues to be great.
JodyWatley.net. The new single is Nightlife. The album comes out next year. It's called Paradise.
Yes.
Amazing.
Thank you. I want to thank you for having me.
No, this is great. This is
to have me come in, and it's not to say, I don't know what happened at the DUI this weekend. Whoa, it's me. But to be here and to make fabulous music and to want to inspire people to get out and dance and feel good in challenging times for everyone. Thank you for having me and supporting me.
Well, you keep doing it, and we'll keep listening, and we're going to keep playing it on Cafe Mocha. Miss Jody Wately.
Thank you.
It's Cafe Mocha. Set your DVR for Black Girls Rock on BET. We're getting you all geared up with the show's host, Tracy Ellis Ross, plus the light mix on the way.
And you don't stop, keep it on.
It's Cafe Mocha. We've been talking about it all weekend long. Black Girls Rock. And with me, we have the creator of Black Girls Rock, DJ Beverly Bond. How are you?
Hi, how you doing? Good.
So tell us how Black Girls Rock started.
Well, I started Black Girls Rock in 2006, and I started the award show simultaneously with a T-shirt line and a mentoring program. The T-shirt line was the original idea.
Okay.
And when I was developing it and putting my creative ideas on paper, I realized that it was much bigger than just me, and it was much bigger than a product for myself. It was something that needed to be shared with all of our women and all of our girls, and I felt that it was important to also do a mentoring organization and to honor our heroes through an award show.
Okay, so you had an idea for a T-shirt, and it evolved into this. I just want to make sure I understood you.
Yes, that was it.
Beverly Bond is not an overachiever, by the way, not at all.
It was a big idea. I was overwhelmed with the thought of what it meant to, because I know what it meant to me, and I knew that feeling would translate to everyone who heard it and felt the same way. And during that time, and I'm not saying that times have changed so much since 2006, but certainly there was a lot of messaging directed towards women, and particularly women of color, through music, through videos, through media, that was were not the best messages to send to our women and to our girls. And there needed to be something that countered that. And when I thought of this idea, I realized it was so much bigger than just my T-shirt line. That it was something that all of us needed to hear. It was an affirmation that we needed to tell ourselves.
Well, just so you know, Black Girls Rock every weekend on Cafe Mocha. But this weekend, we really rock. Make sure you check out the award show on BET. On the way, Tracy Ellis Ross.
And this was way back in 1979.
Now that is what I'm talking about. This is Robin Thicke with my ladies MC Light, Angelique, and Lonnie Love on Cafe Mocha.
Everybody get up.
It's Cafe Mocha. It's Black Girls Rock Weekend, airing this weekend on BET. We have the host, Tracy Ellis Ross. We're talking about the ceremony this weekend.
Right.
And
let me tell you, it was star-packed.
Wow.
And it was so much fun, and there are surprises. I mean, it's a beautiful night, and it's such a fun show. And I think even more than that, there's a vibe that happens in that room of support, and you really get to see and feel this support of our community, celebrating, supporting, and being there, having fun with each other.
You know, this is the only type of show there is that really supports the women of color. So I could just feel your excitement and your emotion. I cannot wait to see this show. It just sounds phenomenal.
It is phenomenal, and there is a moment that I think is so important where Beverly Bond speaks. And to me, if even that were the only thing that aired, it would be worth it. And yet, there's so much more on top of that.
this is your Cafe Mocha Espresso. I'm Angelique, and everybody's talking about Kanye's big proposal. But will the wedding be televised?
Me and Kim are in the exploitation business. We get paid to exploit ourselves. Now, I'm going to give my daughter the opportunity to choose when she wants to be exploited. That's the reason why we didn't take any money for any baby pictures. But for us, if I would go, perform at somebody's wedding for $1 million, and somebody go give me $10 million for mine, I would take it.
Overshadowing Kanye and Kim, Chris Brown.
Okay, so he was facing 6 years or 4 years in jail, and now it's alleged that he's facing maybe 6 months in jail. I don't even know that it is jail for him. He needs a mental evaluation or something.
The latest is Chris has checked himself into a facility for anger management, so don't worry, he's getting his mental assessment. A must-see movie this week, 12 Years a Slave.
He was this kind of guy from, New York, and he was sort of, middle class, lower middle class kind of thing. He had a family and a musician, and he's, tricked and kidnapped and sold into slavery in the South, and that's where he actually becomes this sort of remarkable odyssey.
That's your Cafe Mocha Espresso. I'm Angelique. It's Cafe Mocha time for my favorite part of the show, Lonnie's too, probably yours. It's called The Light Mix, sponsored by Comcast.
Back to life.
Yeah.
Back to reality.
Cafe Mocha.
Back to life.
Light Mix.
Back to reality.
Here we go now.
Back to life. However do you want me?
Three distinct flavors, one experience. This is the Light Mix. We're slamming right into this one right here. Ah, yes. Bobby Brown, now, calm down. Come on. It's Cafe Mocha. That's right, we winding it up right now. This is Light the MC. You're checking out the Light Mix right now. As we rolling out the hits, take you back in the day. Here we go. Y'all know how this goes. TJIF. Yes, be sure to check us out at CafeMochaRadio.com. Download the app. It's free, baby. It's Cafe Mocha. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, download the app, get connected. It's the Light Mix on Cafe Mocha. Here we go.
The show with the Light Mix. Want to thank Jody Wately for coming in, and don't forget to check out Black Girls Rock this weekend. BET, Miss Patti LaBelle, Mariah are both performing. Latifah and Venus Williams are going to be honored. It's going to be a great show. Till next weekend, find us and all the latest at the all-new CafeMochaRadio.com.